The latest Pixel Heroes adventure events in the first months of the year have shown that the team behind the game is able to generate a sustainable economy, raising more than 15 million MGT tokens with ranking events and burning NFTs in its dark summoning. This situation gives the developers more peace of mind to continue evolving the game, and that is what the Pixel Heroes adventure roadmap demonstrates in 2025. Expanding the game's content with new dungeons, adding new systems such as artifacts and skills, and revamping old systems such as item collection. Come and find out what new features have arrived in Pixel Heroes adventures related to the Codex and more. Collection system changed from bundle to individual. The collection system has been changed. Previously, items were registered in sets of 3 items of the same level, and now the registration will be done individually. I believe that even though this major visual change makes the game aesthetically more beautiful for players, it was a little confusing to adapt, showing the completion rate by category and having many items too. However, it has become simpler with individual collection, and in addition, the other goal of the developers with this change is to guarantee an immediate buff when registering an item to give a more direct sense of progress, instead of needing the entire collection to receive the buff, which often took a while. However, a big difference is that in this new collection system in Pixel Heroes Adventure, items and loot must be registered in order. You cannot register an item with a higher number of stars without first filling the previous ones. Also, for those who had already registered items before, they continue to be registered, but now individually. Changes to the blunted equipment and salvage system. The option to blunt equipment has disappeared, and now you can blunt equipment at the Leopard NPC by paying 100 diamonds for epic equipment, 300 for legendary equipment, and 1,000 diamonds for mythical equipment. This change brings some positive impacts to the game, such as more usefulness for the city's NPCs, making players move around more in the game, increasing the usefulness of diamonds and making items less likely to appear in the store. Another change is in the salvage equipment option, which previously only guaranteed a little experience for the character and now has a 50% chance for epic, 70% legendary, and 90% mythic to drop a blunted item that will retain the original star level. These changes will make it harder to find equipment on the market and give more value to players searching for items on the map and putting them in the Codex, which will be in greater demand now. One downside is that you will have to delete items that are repeated because the automatic salvage will fill up the inventory very quickly. Toyz Scout improvements. Toyz Scout is a game content where you use some extra toys. You have to get soul stones and element materials by sending 7 toys you have on an exploration that lasts 2 hours. It was kind of annoying to do because you always had to set the configuration to send the toys, but now you have the option to keep them, which will help a lot. In addition, you can refresh the boost effects during scouting to help with collection. Share in the comments what you think of the new features in Pixel Heroes Adventure. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next videos about Web3 games.